Hi and welcome to Trade of the Week. This week's trade, a short bet on the Eurodollar, was a real cracker. Monday saw markets open in a blaze of glory after the weekend agreement to throw billions more euros at the latest bailout plan. Stock markets opened higher and kept moving, and the euro shot through 130 against the dollar, stopping just short of 131. At the time I wrote that I didn't really believe the rally, but unfortunately I also expected the rally to last a bit longer than it did before selling off. The speed of the sell-off took me by surprise, and I missed out on the break below 130. I was keen on shorting the euro, so I needed to find a new reliable entry point. Scrolling down to the 30-minute chart, I chose one of my favourite strategies, a closing candle below the 21-period moving average, confirmed by an RSI reading below 50. This involved a frustrating wait as I watched the price continue to fall, but sometimes that's the price to be paid for discipline. And at 130, I opened a sell bet at 129.10. When I use this strategy, I place my stop loss 20 pips above the moving average. In this case, there was a huge gap between my sell price of 129.10 and the stop loss at 129.97. My risk management restricted my bet size here to £4, which gave me an overall risk of £348. I didn't place a limit order on this trade. I expected a big move and would likely take some money off the table at 127 and then roll the dice again with some profit locked in. After a brief period in the money, the price pushed back up to 129.40, but I had confidence in this trade, and as the sell signals grew stronger, the price broke, dropping to 128 in late afternoon trade. I brought my stop loss down to break even and left the trade running overnight. Then early on Tuesday morning, I closed out half my bet at 127, bringing my stop loss down to 128.10. The euro attempted to rally a few times during the day, but was unable to hold above 127.50. Often I close out a bet if the price closed above the 21-period moving average, but I really felt this one had further to go, and with a profit guaranteed, I was happy to keep rolling the dice. But on Wednesday morning, human nature got the better of me, and I was spooked out of the trade as the euro rallied from a failed attempt at 126 during Asian time. I closed out at 126.60 just before going to the gym. So, adding up my gains, I made 110 pips on £2 and 250 pips on £2, for an overall profit of £720. Of course, the chart shows now that for patient traders, the price broke both the 126 and 125 levels, but I'll settle for the gains I made on this one. Have a good weekend.